there are opportunities even in the most difficult moments. Most of the time, we ain't really looking for those opportunities when life throws us a curveball, when the situation's bad, when we're super stressed. Wangari Maathai. There are opportunities even in the most difficult moments. There are opportunities even in the most difficult moments. Sad when our worries are going a little hectic, right? We're not thinking about the opportunities that are at hand. Honestly, we're just worrying about how we're going to get through this, right? That's where our worries are at. That's where our energy is at. That's what we are focused on. But there are opportunities even in the most difficult moments. You just got to be able to be open-minded and really just evaluate the situation a little bit better. And I promise you, you will see an opportunity. Will you take the opportunity even when you see it? That's totally on you, right? No one's perfect. Not everyone's gonna be able to take every single opportunity, run with it, and do something with it, right? But see, the thing is, it's giving you a little hope. It's saying, you know what? Even in the most difficult moments, even in the most difficult times, there's going to be a time. There's going to be an opportunity. There is going to be an opportunity. Whether you take it or not, that's totally on you. But there is going to be an opportunity. And that opportunity is going to be there. Whether you take it or not, or whether someone else takes it or not, right? So to go and try to act like there's no time to progress, there's no time to grow, there's no time to learn, there's no development and in that situation is a poor excuse. It's a lame excuse. It's an excuse. Because there is a opportunity. There is an opportunity for you to do something amazing. There is an opportunity for you to grow. But you got to see that opportunity and take it. Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless, right? Once you've been able to figure out how to overcome fear, once you've been anonymous, once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. Able to tackle fear, once you're able to face fear head on and be able to overcome it, it becomes limitless, right? Because fear isn't going to be a factor anymore that's going to hold you back from doing these amazing things that you know you're destined to do, right? Because if you think about it, fear is the one thing that holds us back from every single thing. Fear is the one thing that holds us back from every opportunity, right? From every opportunity. And see, that's the thing. Fear is very suffocating. Fear, it's scary. That's why it's fear. A lot of us, every single person has a fear. And that fear prevents us from doing something amazing. That fear prevents us from doing something incredible, extraordinary, life-changing, right? See, but once we found the way, once we have overcome fear, I promise you, opportunities, your choice, everything is going to become limitless. Life is going to be limitless because that is one less thing you got to worry about. After that, you just got to roll with the punches, see how life strikes back when you take these chances, right? Then it's all in fate's hands. It's all in God's hands, right? But you don't have the factor of fear no more. What is not started today is never finished tomorrow, right? And see, this is what we've been talking about pretty much every single episode, right? Is procrastination, putting things off. Joanne Wolfgang, what is not started today is never finished tomorrow. What is not started today is never finished tomorrow. Not getting started, not actually doing things, right? You know, things are never going, if you don't start today, that it's never going to be finished tomorrow, right? Because you're prolonging this process. You're prolonging this, this project. You're prolonging these decisions, right? But if you get started now, if you get started today, I promise you, maybe it'll be finished tomorrow, maybe, but at least you started. See, that's the thing. A lot of us, we ain't in the mindset to start yet. We just keep procrastinating, and we just give up. So that's the thing. We got to be able to see it, and we got to be able to take it. We got to be able to run with it. We got to be able to do these amazing, incredible things. And I promise you this. Life is going to throw you some curveballs. Things are going to happen, but you know what? It's going to show it. It's going to be a testament of your character, of who you are, if you actually still start, even when things are going bad, right? Because you know what? There's a lot of us, we don't even start even when things are good, right? Even when things are perfect for it, we don't even start. But if you could show that you start even when things are kind of going bad, there's the curveball being thrown, that all the weight is on your shoulders, and you still start. It's a testament of character. It's a testament of character. See, and that's the important part. So think about it like this. Start today, and I promise you, it'll be finished tomorrow. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Think about that, right? Think about it. What I get from it is genius isn't just something. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Something that you just have. You still got to put in the work, right? You got to be inspired, and then you got to start putting in the work. Be inspired, be motivated. Then you go and start acting on it. It's the acts after the inspiration. It's the the what, and that's hope for us all, right? Because we kind of put ourselves in a box. We ain't a genius. We ain't this. We ain't that. But you know what? When you're inspired and you start putting in the work, you start, perspiration. It's like when you sweat. Think about it like this. You get inspired, but it says 99% is perspiration. I think what it's saying is not just doing the work. It just comes out so easily, right? It's embedded in you. It's in your genes. It's in your soul, right? You get inspired, and then you just let your inner self, you let yourself do the rest of the work, right? You let God intervene. You let the Holy Spirit intervene. You let it do its work. Let it do its work. And I promise you, if you get that inspiration, just go for it. And I promise you, the talent that's inside of you, the gift that's inside of you, it's going to go to work, right? It's going to go to work, and it's going to make that little inspiration that you had become a dream, become a reality. I promise you that. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. My God, bro. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. What? No, I've never heard that quote before. A little humor in it. But Abraham Lincoln. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. There are no bad pictures. That's just how your face looks sometimes. Ain't that true? It's not a bad picture. That's just how your face looks sometimes, right? But we're so focused on we gotta look perfect, right? But think about it. You're gonna look like that at one point because you're making these facial expressions. You're just living life, going through life. Your face is gonna look like that sometimes. And I think that's super powerful because A lot of us, we're so focused on that perfect shot. We're so focused on the perfect picture. We're so perfect on the perfect outlook, how people perceive us. We're looking for that glimpse of perfection, right? But when we see that picture and we're like, it's not a good picture. That's just how our face looks sometimes. Just think about it. I think we just got to get comfortable with, well, that's just how we look sometimes, right? Instead of having to look perfect every single time, think about it like this. Like when I'm taking pictures, my best pictures when I take a picture of somebody, when I'm, doing a photo shoot, is the natural poses, like in between, like them getting ready for the pose, when it's just natural. Why? Because it just looks better, right? They don't need to position themselves or anything like that to get the perfect shot, because the perfect shots are the natural poses, right? We're looking for this perfection of like, oh man, it needs to look super perfect, lighting super, like it has to be right, it has to be this, that, right? We're so worried about the perfect look that we don't think about the beauty in between, the beauty to get there, the beautiful struggle to get there, right? And I was listening to a podcast, or like kind of like a YouTube video, and it was the homie Ruslan. He was talking to this other dude. They were talking about Gen Z, and he was like, man, why does like Mr. Beast just use like normal cameras, not great quality, but videos pop, right? Or he's like, why does Gen Z not care about video quality or super quality? And the guy's like, maybe before that's what was important, but he's like, this generation now, like we FaceTime, we just do normal things. Like we just want it to look real and authentic to us. We don't really want the glamour or anything like that. And you know what? I think that's so true, right? We need to just accept and love the reality of ourselves and the realistic qualities of ourselves, instead of focusing on the perfect shot, the perfect moments, and just enjoy the beautiful struggle to get there. I hope that this inspired you in some type of way. And without further ado, I'm going to have to bid y'all adieu. And I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to and follow through. And know what? Until next time, salute.